episode 3. We are back. Hey guys, what's poppin'? You know, I am back once again, and I don't always come alone. And before I get into everything I have to say, first of all, I want to say massive shout out, big thank you to all of you that have been, supporting the journey, that have been supporting me through your views, your comments, your shares, your subscription. It means a whole lot to me. I won't even lie. And following me on this journey, we are going to smash it. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing the numbers. And small wins it is. Yeah, celebrating small wins it is. But anyways, you know how it's always like. But happy new month to you, and welcome to another brand new episode on What's the Tea Ekeh. And today, joining me on the podcast today is somebody, a very down to earth personality who is here with me today, and yeah, she is my colleague. Yeah, she's literally my colleague and also a lady of the press. You know what that means. She's a radio broadcaster, a Curry Wise ambassador, a Nigerian Radio Awards ambassador. Do you want to know who it is? Okay, so you guys join me as I welcome on the podcast today Majesty Victoria Ekeh. Hi.
Stop it. I'm
You
so
look-
humble.
You look so good.
Oh, thank you very much, Ekeh. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. It's been ages since I last saw it.
Yes, it's been a while,
It's
and
been
it's
a while.
good to be here. I was wondering when I was going to get an invite. But it's
Oh yes, and before we even move forward, congratulations on your award. I mean, Majesty here snatched the Best Community Impact Award 2026 at the Nigerian Broadcasting Award.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
thank you.
So how are you feeling?
That's another award on the shelf.
Mm.
A constant reminder of the reason why I started broadcasting in the first place. I wanted to be part of the people that are going to change the world in the little ways that I can by making sure that our voices are being heard. The people have a better understanding of what is going on. So at that moment when I had that award, I was very proud of myself. I was very proud of my journey. I was very proud of the things I will be doing because it doesn't just end there. So yes, thank you very much, Crush of Estate. It's another award in the bag.
It's
I guess.
another award, baby. All right, so let me just ask you this quickly. Have you just randomly one day, have you randomly Googled yourself one day?
No, I haven't done it myself,
Mm.
but I've had people do it and send it to me.
Yeah.
My sister one time, I don't know if it was curiosity,
Mm.
but she Googled me, and then I don't know if she was expecting to find nothing on me. I was a bit surprised that she found me on Google.
Yeah, Google.
So she sent me a whole screenshot, and she was at the voice note. She was shouting like, "Oh my God, Google recognizes you! Oh my God, I'm so proud of you!" And I'm like,
Stop it.
stop that.
But I like it.
I'm like, okay.
Ah.
So yes, I've not done it myself,
Yeah.
but I've had people do it and send to me.
So actually I have Googled myself.
Mm.
And there had been different results pop up, but I just feel like I should do more. I mean, hearing this, nobody has. See, you guys, if you're watching this, please go out, Google me and send it to me, please. I want to also scream. I want to also say stop it, but I like it. I mean, who doesn't? But anyways, it's lovely to have you on the podcast. Welcome on the podcast once again.
Thank you very much, Ekeh. It's good to be here.
I know that when I sent you the detail concerning today's podcast, today's episode, right?
Mm.
You sent me a voice note, cussing me out, cussing me the fuck out, and I'm like, what did I do to you? Don't worry, I am going to put that voice note out here because
You're very stupid. When every other person was doing their own podcast, they were talking relationship, love. You now come and reach my turn. You don't have to bring digital footprint as if I want to save the nation. Please, I want to talk about relationship. I want to talk about relationship. Please leave me alone.
Because I'm like, what? I mean, you literally want community impact, and you're telling me you want to talk about love and relationship. Like, why?
Because I've followed your podcast,
Yeah.
and I see the conversations you have with people. I'm not saying they are like very disregarded conversations,
Yeah.
but I see the whole chill out, very
Yeah.
easygoing conversation.
Mm.
And then when it's finally my turn to get called up to come spill the tea, I'm seeing digital footprint. Why is so serious?
No, it isn't serious. I just feel like you were in your head the whole time. Because right here on What's Did See, we love to turn serious conversation into something. I mean, we are literally young people, so obviously we are looking out for young people too. So we have to talk in relatable lingo and terms so that they can actually, understand and get the hang of what we are actually talking about. But it wasn't totally a blooper. It wasn't that after she finished cussing me out, there wasn't she later came back to say,
Anyway, digital footprint. Are we ruining our future with what we post today? That's a very intelligent topic. I like it.
I thought about it and I was
yeah,
like, fantastic topic.
yeah,
Fantastic topic. That's a topic that most people think it's very trivial and shouldn't have as much attention as it is. But in the past couple of weeks, that topic is a very important one to talk about.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. So let's just get right into it. Okay. So have you ever deleted a post before because you felt like it didn't feel right?
Okay, so for somebody that has a public profile, like I do, you can't just put up anything. So things that you put up have to be thoroughly articulated.
Yeah.
They have to be structured well. Have I taken down a post I made because I didn't feel it was right? Yes, on X. I made a post about something about the environment and how people treat the environment, and then I realized that this post was a bit one-sided. It's a bit insensitive, and I don't want people to read it as me attacking them rather than passing a sensible message. So I had to take it down. So yes, I have done that.
Okay. So this okay, let's backtrack to the Nigerian Broadcast Day, right? World Broadcast Day rather, where we had the symposium and the awards. Though I wasn't there in person, but I did stream and I saw a whole new faces at the symposium, right? And I am to believe that these are media enthusiasts, broadcast enthusiasts, and all of that. So what age do you feel somebody should, or what age do you feel people should actually be conscious of what they start putting out online?
From the moment you know how to read and write and can type and you're sensitive with your environment, because gone are the days when there was a specific age for people to have phones. Now everybody has a cell phone. Everybody's has access to internet. Everybody has access to social media platforms. So from the moment you're sensible enough to understand what's going on in your immediate environment and the world at large, you should be very conscious about what you put out. Because the internet never forgets and it never forgives. Yes.
Okay, so you just said the internet never forgets. This is one phrase that our generation, they use it a whole lot, but I don't think they actually know that it is more serious. Because most times you go into comment sections, into the comments of social media posts and everything, and you see people say, oh, the internet never forgets and stuff like that, but do they actually understand the meaning of the internet never forgets?
I want to believe that they do, because like you said, it's a lot deeper. For example, in the last couple of weeks, we've seen a lot of stories making Anyways, I
around.
don't know if I'm allowed to mention a few.
Yeah, here.
Like the whole story behind Simi.
Yeah.
Yes, I use Simi because that's the most recent one that's been going on.
Mm.
So now she did not do a wrong thing to come out to make a post
Okay.
about something that seems to be disturbing the female community.
Yeah.
And somebody responded to that, and she hastily made a response to that too.
Mm.
And because of that, people have gone to dig out posts that she made 2012
Yeah.
and 2011.
Yeah.
That's over how many years ago? I'm sure she had even forgotten that she made
those
posts
Yeah.
like that. Now, the internet never forgets because people will go back to those posts and they'll pull it out.
Yeah.
And right now, that has been used as evidence to give her a tag of being a pedophile.
Yeah.
She might not be a pedophile now. She might not be the same person she was 12 years ago or at that year when she made that post.
Mm.
But she was that at that moment, and she decided to put it on the public space. And people have gone to that post to pull it out and have evidence that is still denting her image at this time. We've seen so many marriages, so many weddings being called off because the groom or the bride came across a Facebook post or an Instagram post that was made years ago when maybe she was still a spinster, and she didn't think she was gonna get married in like 2 years, and she just made that post there. And it's time for her to finally get married and say, yes, I do. But that single post that was made like 3, 4, 5 years ago is coming back to bite her. So the internet never forgets and it never forgives, because what you put in, it's what you're going to get out.
Okay, so are you of the opinion that whatsoever you put online actually defines who you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, whatever you put online, especially whatever you comment on, whatever comment you put under a post is your actual thinking at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, I stand with that, because I think I was one time going through TikTok and I saw a video from VDM and I wanted to put a comment under, and then I had to think about it thoroughly. And then I realized that for some reason I did not agree with 50% of the other comments.
Okay.
But because I didn't want to look like the abstract person, I decided to join the rest of the other people to put in that comment. But then at the same time, I didn't go ahead to do that because I now realized that people are going to judge me by this comment. People are going to tell the kind of person I am by this comment. So the post you make, the post you relate to, the post you repost is actually something you agree with. Whether it's funny or not, it's something you agree with. It's something at that moment you're relating to. And that's why people say my WhatsApp status has nothing to do with me. Your WhatsApp status does a lot to you. It does with you.
Okay.
So you see, yes, it does.
Okay, yeah.
So you see a post about being tired of with work, or your boss being a nag or something like that. You only relate because you have a boss that is a nag.
Yeah.
And you can only repost because you want a certain message to be passed that your boss is a nag. So at that moment, what you post is a reflection of how you think and who you are. So yes, I do agree with that.
Okay, because I was going to talk about the WhatsApp status you just mentioned. But I feel like we should do this systematically.
Okay.
Right? Because, different social media platform varies. From Instagram to TikTok to WhatsApp, Facebook, and the rest. It varies. Okay, putting out something on your WhatsApp status, it disappears in 24 hours. So does that really... And then the people you have on your WhatsApp are like, let's say to some extent, your people. Right? So can they not actually see that as cruise, or you also actually judge that whatever you put out on your WhatsApp, this is what you are?
Okay, let me answer that in this way. You see a post, now, thank God, Mark Zuckerberg has made it possible for us to reshare people's status. You see a status on someone's WhatsApp and TL, and then you decide to reshare.
Yeah.
You're resharing it because you're relating to it. And whoever sees it will know that that's what is going on at that moment.
Yeah.
So the person comments on the status relating to the content you're pushing out. So if on your WhatsApp status you decide to post growing lady, chasing the bag, motivated every day, in God we trust, somebody that can relate to that will repost it. And it's not just cruise at that moment, it's what you're feeling at the initial time of that content being put out. So I hear people say, oh, my WhatsApp status is not just cruise. It might be cruise, but it's a cruise that you're relating to at that time.
Yeah.
So whether it's funny or not, or just content, that's what you're relating to. That's what you want people to see. That's what you want people to comment on that. So I think that's just the way it is.
Okay, so let's still lean into this. What does digital footprint mean to you in your own words, in your own, ideology of it?
Okay, so digital footprint, without sounding so serious, it's a step-by-step process of the things you do, or the things you represent, or the things you are at the moment. Your footprint is the things you leave behind.
Yeah.
Yes, there are things that people would look at. There are traces of the things you've done.
Yeah.
And people can tie to you and say, oh, this was done by this person. And evidence is being there because there's a footprint you've left behind. So if you take that digitally, these are the things you post. They are the updates you give of yourself, the content you produce of yourself and you put. That can also be tied to digital footprints for an individual person, and also tied for me too.
Okay. Now, to the part where it actually affects people, digital footprints, are we ruining our future with what we post? Right? So do you think that employers, modern days employer, should go through social media posts before hiring?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
I've had to recommend someone for a job, and the person, the employer asked me, does the person have an Instagram account? Can I go through this person's Instagram account?
Yeah.
And this employer went through this person's Instagram account, and that was a certification of all the recommendations I had given to this person.
Yeah.
So people should actually go through Instagram accounts. People should go through Facebook accounts. That tells so much about who you are. You cannot say you are somebody that does lifestyle without evidence of your lifestyle being on your page,
socials,
your socials. So people get to see what you stand for, what you represent. Because you see, the digital world has a way of exposing who you are.
Yeah, true that.
it just exposes who you are.
Yeah.
So now I think one time I had a friend, and I and this friend were very close.
Yeah.
And then I was usually, when I find funny videos, I'll just comment her name, and then she sees it. She can also see the comments and also watch the video and stuff like that. So on this very particular post, this person was talking about how she can't wait to get married, that all she just wants in life is just to get married, that she just went from her father's house to her husband's house, she's not paying any rent, she doesn't want to know what it feels like to pay rent and stuff like this. And then I found my friend commenting on that, and her comment was like, girl, do you know the impression that gave me? It gave me like, you two, you're not serious. So you two, you just want from your father's house to your husband's house
and no bills.
And you don't want no bills, you don't want to work, you don't want to build anything for yourself, you don't want to do your masters, you don't want to pursue anything. You just feel like that's what you want to do. Right now you're tired, you don't want to be anything, you just want to have the next identity be your husband's own, from your father's own to your husband's own, and stuff like that, which If it works for you,
It's fine.
it's fine.
Mm.
So at that point, I was like, I just knew that we are not operating on the same level. Our thinking is not the same.
Yeah.
And I think that's also showed me how to relate in our friendship.
Yeah.
I just knew that we're not thinking the same way. We're not going on the same journey and stuff like that. So I think people really do have to be careful about what they put out because it comes back to destroy us one way or the other. And employers should go through.
I feel like I
Social
stand 10 toes on that too because I mean, even the US now, one of the
Yeah.
criteria for visa
Is to go
is
through.
go
What
through
if
your.
what if one time on your Facebook account you were pushing for riots
Mm.
and then you're being employed? That means you're going to cause riots.
There
in
is
the
this
workplace.
Norwegian traveler that wanted to get into the US sometime last year, and then his visa was denied. Why? Because he had the meme photo of JD Vance, the meme photo of him, and his visa was denied.
Yes, that tells you that he's not a follower. He's not an ardent follower. He doesn't respect the president or the office. So why would you allow such a person into your space? So if I'm a known troublemaker even online, that also reflects on my personality. Because I cannot give what I don't have. I give what I have and I show who I am in my giving.
Yeah.
So that's just it.
Yeah. Not to digress, because I feel like this also is a kind of way of vetting, because you want someone to come into your house, but then I have never lived with you. I don't know how you go about your own life, but I feel like social media can give me, a sneak peek
of
to what your life is like, what your
Yeah.
thinking is like, what you stand for as a person, and your beliefs generally. So I feel like employers should also do that because your workspace, your company is like your house. And then
Yes.
the employer is actually literally coming in. So you do not want to invite bad vibes, bad energy. You don't want to invite somebody that will cost
and
you,
make trouble.
yeah, that will cost you money, your time, and everything you worked so hard to build. But anyways, it is always so appalling to see that a whole lot of persons do not keep track of what they put out online. Now, let me just describe a scenario that happened recently, really recently, because most people feel like if I make a post and it disappears, that means the post is no longer on the cloud. But they do not have this, they forget that everything is there. It takes a very good tech guy to actually bring these things back, to the best of my knowledge, right? Okay, so this thing happened recently, and this one is also to people on Snap because I don't want to dictate whatsoever you do with your own life, with your body. It is you, it is your life, it is your body, right? But I feel like a whole lot of persons, Snap has become a place where you know that if you're so active on Snap, people see you some kind of way. On Snapchat, people see you some kind of way because there is now a place of peddling explicit photos, videos, most times for views, most times just for the fun of it. So recently, when I put out episode 2, right, I'm also active on Snapchat. I'm really active on Snapchat. But I don't even have private Snap because most times private stories are where you post explicit stuff and then people that you want to see them will see them. But I don't have any of this. I just post my work and some other things I want
People to
that
see.
that I want people to see and things that resonate with me and my personality, right? And then one morning when I put out episode 2 newly, I went on Snap in the morning. I mass shared the episode 2 link, the link to episode 2, right? And then I logged off. I went off Snap. Like I didn't log out, but I wasn't active on the app anymore for that day. Then later in the evening, a friend calls me. I'm missing like couple missed calls from a friend, and I'm like, I was busy at the time, so I couldn't. So later, I had to return the call, and then mind you, hours had passed, and I had to return the call, and she was like, waiting you post for Snap. And I was like, waiting I post for Snap. Because at this point, I'm like, I didn't post anything on my story. I am really, I'm 100% sure I didn't post anything on my story. And then she goes, go to your Snap and check your Snap story. I'm like, okay, on it. And I went to Snap and I discovered that I was locked out of Snap. Why? I had to call her right back to say, what is on the story? Because I can't log into my Snap. And then she takes a screenshot of the story, sends it to me on WhatsApp. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this? Because this is a photo of somebody, pants, like trousers down, right? Groin area, what you actually expect to see in the groin, right? And then my podcast link is over their face, like, you know how you enlarge the link and the thing is covering the upper region of the body, and just the down part that is left. I'm like, I didn't do this. You understand? I'm telling her, I didn't do this. I don't know. I logged right out of Snap. I left Snap. I didn't post anything this morning. So how did that happen? I can't even log in again to take down this post. You understand? And she was like, oh, change your password, do this, do that. And now the same card I used to open the Snap account, I removed it and it was home. And this whole time I wasn't home yet. So I had to wait like for a couple hours again before I could get home. So imagine how many persons that had gotten to, right? How many persons had seen that? And I'm like, most times, do we judge people because of what they put out? Because when I went there, I saw the views. I'm like, oh God.
Okay.
Will people actually see me differently? I had to, when I could actually get hold of the account, I had to literally take it down and put out a disclaimer.
You see, she called you because she knows that's not your kind of person.
Yeah.
She knows that's not the kind of content you put out. And that's why she's calling you. There are some persons that will still see that and they will not call you because they know that's the kind of content you put out. So she's calling you because she knows that that's not the kind of thing you do. And that's why she felt the need to do so. That's why she felt the need to call you.
Yeah.
To let you know that, oh, there's something on your Snapchat that shouldn't be there. Go check it out and sort it out.
Yeah.
And even went as far as making sure that she followed you throughout the process. Now, there are other persons that will not do that because they already know, oh, that's what Ekeh does. That's the kind of content he puts out.
So now, the thing is, people that do not know me, how do they see me? And now, she knows me and she knows that I do not and cannot put out such content. Now, how about the other persons? How about the hundreds of views of the other persons that had viewed it and they're like, oh, this account, maybe I probably should bookmark this account for explicit content or something or whatnot. You understand?
Yeah.
But then, I don't know why it looked like somebody's trying to sabotage, somebody is trying to water down, undermine the effort someone has put into building something. So don't you think that cases that most times we should actually, when
Be
people
lenient.
be lenient with people, because that way it is very, very glaring because the person really thought it out really well. Oh, you're desperate for views, or you just put out episode 2 and you want it to blow up. You understand? And then the only thing I can do right now is put out an explicit content, attach the episode to it, and then nobody will want to believe that I did not do that. They'll feel like it is really convenient because your new episode just dropped, and then you're doing this so people can maybe click on the link and and all of that. So that is why it is bringing me to this question. Don't you think we should be lenient with, with people that actually put stuff out, especially when it has been a long time?
So the question is, should people be lenient? You can't tell people how to judge things. You could still have putting out the best of content and people will still be there to judge it. People will still judge it the way they want to judge it.
Yeah.
You can't tell people how to draw conclusions to situations. You can't tell them what to understand out of things. I used to tell my friends and even my colleagues that I'm entitled to what I say, but you're entitled to how you understand it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, so I might put something out for genuine reasons. You might be seeing it in a different way. So you cannot tell people how to react to things, how to you can't tell somebody to hold off on judging till they wait for you to come and give an explanation of the situation. Nobody has time to do that. They're going to judge based on what they see. And it's not going to end now. And it's something that's going to keep going. So that's why you have to be extremely mindful with it. I've had a situation, I built my LinkedIn account from scratch.
Yeah.
And one day I was trying to log into this LinkedIn account and it wasn't, they were asking me to put my NIN. And I was wondering what's concerned my NIN with my LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And then somebody else reached out to me and said, why are they posting a lot of white people stuff on my LinkedIn? And I was like, oh no, that's not me. Now, a lot of other persons, because I have a LinkedIn group.
Yeah.
These people thought I had changed my kind of content. They thought I was now doing white people content. But it took somebody, just like what happened to you, it took somebody that knew me personally to say, oh, something's wrong with your LinkedIn account. So they are posting a lot of babash on your LinkedIn account. Try to find out what's going on. Now, these other people just thought I had changed my content, or maybe I had sold my LinkedIn account. Nobody bothered to
It's now, it's a thing though.
It's a thing. It's a thing. People build accounts just to sell it. It's a thing. So nobody really asked me anything. Everybody just made a conclusion that, oh, she has changed her content or she has sold her account, something like that.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything. Nobody bothered to ask me. So you can't tell people how to, or tell people to pause. Wait, don't judge this first.
Yeah.
Wait till I give my explanation before you do that. I don't think people want to do that.
Okay, so let's get into the uncomfortable zone a bit, right? Is deleting old posts genuine growth or just damage control? Do you think deleting old posts is genuine growth or just damage control?
Is it genuine growth or damage control? I think right now I'm going to sit on the fence. Really sips tea. I think I'm going to sit on the fence.
Yeah.
It can be damage control. It also can be growth. And I'll take that from a personal experience. I was going through my Instagram accounts.
Okay.
So right now I've hit 1,000 followers.
1,000
plus.
See, sorry, just hold that thought, right? I don't know what's wrong with Instagram, but getting a follower now
is so hard.
Feels like someone just handed me cookie because
I tell you,
you guys, it is so difficult to
get to.
And now it fluctuates a whole lot. Today you're following and I'm following back. Next tomorrow you're following me. God.
It's like so difficult. So imagine through that stress and I've been able to get like 1,000. I've been able to hit 1K plus now.
Yeah.
So I was going through my Instagram posts. And I've had this Instagram since I was in secondary school.
Okay.
So I was going down and I noticed that you could literally see the difference between me post now and that post then.
Obviously.
Even video quality, caption, everything.
Yeah.
So I decided to start taking down those posts because they don't tell so much about me anymore. I don't want people to go through my account and go and see that at the end of it.
Yeah, but don't you think that it is also a pointer to growth?
To growth?
Yeah.
Somebody texted me, a colleague of mine, a very close colleague, and she said, "Why do you go take down your posts?" And I was like, I didn't think it would tell about me anymore. She was like, if I leave them now, when people know say get one time maybe no get anything.
Yeah.
Like you get that?
Yeah.
But I didn't see it at that time like a good representation of myself to have seen me dancing on TikTok and doing on Instagram and doing stuff like that. When you look at my first post, it looks so professional. I've been building a professional profile,
Yeah.
and then you go down and
And
you
then you're
see me
seeing this
dancing,
really cheeky
TikTok,
girl.
and doing a lot of Instagram things with maybe
Challenging.
9 likes
Yeah.
and 2 comments
Yeah.
on stuff like that. So that's why I say, oh, this one I'm going to sit on the fence.
Mm.
It can be damage control. For me, it was damage control. I wanted to be able to control what people see, forgetting that there's still an aspect of growth.
Well, on my own end, I feel like I am going to beg to differ a bit because just like you did, take down your own post. I don't feel like it is damage control. I feel like it is growth because you've
Grown enough to see that that's not what I want people to see.
yeah, you've gone and you feel for some reason you feel cringe at the girl you saw that was dancing on bubbly girl that was dancing on TikTok. I was doing all of those challenge with low engagement. So I feel like it is growth. But the part where you have to take down posts immediately after a controversy, that is where I feel like it is
Okay, now that's damage control.
damage control.
That's damage
Because every now and then I feel like if you want to put yourself, if you want to be well-rounded, to make yourself come out, especially if you're building a brand, a career online, right? Every now and then you should be going through your social media to delete old posts, especially Facebook. I feel like we've not even spoken about that app because a whole lot of things go on that app.
Yes, Facebook.
I think sometime last year, I was going through my posts, and right from time, I wasn't this person that liked other person's posts, cluttering my page. So once you come into my page, you know it's my page because my photos, my posts, everything I post is just, you just have a seamless scroll. You get. And then I went down and I was just seeing some of this write-up I did back then in, mind you, my Facebook account, I created it when I was in primary 5. Right? When I was in primary 5, then I was writing first school living certificate examination. Yeah, that was when I created my Facebook. But I wasn't really active up until when Facebook started being a thing. But I think around 2013, 2014. That was when I started getting active. So you know that when you come online, you just post stuff, people like, and I'm like, when I got down there, I'm like, I cringed so bad. I'm like, wait, what is this? What the hell is this? So I started taking out those posts, not as if they were sexist, not as if they were racist, not as if they were harmful, but it wasn't just me anymore. I'm like, what is this?
Yes, one of the posts I took down on Instagram was the first time I had a back and forth with my parents and I ran away from home. And then in my post, I was like, running away from home, looking for my real parents. Somebody
That's
find
crazy.
me.
That's crazy.
I even added a song on that lonely. I am so
Are you
lonely.
serious?
So I cringed. I felt when I saw that video again, I was like, can I disappear? I hope nobody has seen this. And I had to
cringed
take
so
it
bad.
down.
Yeah. So I just feel like it is something that you should constantly do because, especially on Facebook, where it is really easy if you do not really have a hang on of Facebook, right? You have other people's posts take over, even when you've not been consistent on that app. You come and all of a sudden, people's posts are on your page. Because why is that? People are tagging you to posts that doesn't concern you. And then if people are seeing all of this, somebody is making a sexist post,
And
somebody
they're
is making
tagging-
a harmful post, and they're tagging you, and you might feel like, oh, it is not my problem because I don't have the time to go through all of this. But another person coming into your page and saying this will feel like,
You're in support.
you are in support. You endorse this for you to allow these things to actually come inside your page. That means you really endorse these things, right? That is why till tomorrow I always dove my hat to Instagram. Instagram was the first app that actually made me know the role of tagging. If I wasn't at the occasion, if I am not in the photo, or I don't know anything about what you're doing, please don't tag me. Those are the only posts you can see on my Facebook page. Maybe there's a photo credit, there is I was in attendance, I am in the photo, and I was tagged, and I now review it and allow it to come into the timeline.
Mm.
You get me?
Yeah.
Because that way, I feel like it filters those bad things, and also you're doing yourself some good.
Yes, you are doing yourself.
You're doing yourself some good, especially now that people, the whole monetization thing, it's so crazy that people even have to put out their personal life on Facebook just for clicks, just for engagement. And then these things are always there. Tomorrow, you now come and say, "Oh, I was a cheeky 21-year-old that was looking for a means of survival."
Mm-hmm.
Nobody will want to hear that.
Yeah.
At all. Just like Simi came out to say that, "Oh, it was just this carefree, cheeky 23-year-old. You're an adult." And now let us flip the script. If somebody in this generation, a 23-year-old, decides to be cheeky with your kid, you won't let them.
You won't even find it funny.
You won't find it funny. So why are you coming out to defend something like, "Oh, I am even putting out a press release because of how sensitive this topic is to my family"? So how about the children? We don't know what really went on, but how about the families? How about the people that, if this did happen, the trauma they are actually living with, the abuse, and they are somehow taking out this abuse on people, some other persons, innocent persons, because of the whole the scar that your whole actions left on them.
Yeah.
So these things, people should always put this thing into consideration. Declutter your social media. We saw a couple months, sometime last year, the one involving the Paystack co-founder,
Ezra.
It is crazy. Like, it was so crazy. And the company had no other option than to just let him go. They just had to let him go because
that was too much.
It was too much. Like, that was the height of perversion I have seen in my whole life. So I just feel like moving forward, we should also put it out there that if you know that you want to make a post, always think before you make a post.
Yes.
Think long term.
Exactly.
In 5 to 10 years,
would I still want this post to be on my page?
Still actually claim this post with my full chest? That is one thing. And I feel like some persons also make posts out of emotions. When emotions are running wild, then you don't have somebody that you can like just go and vent to. You're like, "Oh, where's my ex app?" Most times, not necessarily for engagements. I just want to blow off steam. "Oh, you're typing, "Oh, my boss, some bosses are this," and then you find yourself typing some things that you wouldn't type. Now, I love to do this little experiment. I love people to do this little experiment on your WhatsApp status. Most times you are or unconsciously done it. That maybe you posted a status out of emotions, and 1 to 2 hours later, after everything had abated, you now go back and delete it. So that should be like a guide to you that if you would be proud of this thing in the next 7 days, in the next 1 month, in the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, then you shouldn't. It's not worth putting out there.
That's true.
It is not worth putting out there. But anyways, let us move forward. So would you say digital footprint, right? Should it automatically disqualify anybody from opportunities?
If we say that, then the idea of a second chance doesn't sustain the idea of a second chance. I think as much as what people put out so much about them, I still think as people grow, like you said, you should decluster your accounts, your social media accounts, and take out all things about you that don't fit into the new. But should it deter a person from getting an opportunity? I think that is totally in the hands of the person giving the opportunity. Because I might say, "Oh no, I might not consider it that much." If you made a post 12 years ago and right now that post is no longer who you are, I might just see it as 12 years ago's post. But some people will still say there are traces of that post still in you
Yeah.
right now, and it's just
It is just a
for
quote where people will just say people don't change.
So I think that that's solely in the hands of the person giving out the opportunity. But if I'm to give my humble opinion, I will say that we shouldn't let that stop us from giving opportunities to people. It's better to try and fail than to not try at all.
So let's get personal a bit. Let's get personal because you were so much about, you were on about the, I want to talk about love, I want to talk about relationship. So let us get personal. Okay, I'm not actually veering off, but so Zukwanike. Okay, so would you actually get into a relationship with someone whose posts, comments?
No. I don't know where you're going, but I don't like it.
You
guys! No.
But why? You just spoke about second chances.
That's why I said it's in the hands of the person that is giving. No, I will not do that in any way. I will not take it. I will not accept it. If you had one time in your lifetime being a rapist sympathizer or stood for this whole patriarchy going on, no patriarchy, or you're in support of women remaining in the kitchen and stuff like that, and I come across it in your post, we are done. I will see you comment under somebody, we are done. So no, I will not stand for it.
So you just took the steering right out of my hands.
No.
Okay, so you just spoke about the comments. So we are coming to the comments. But have you ever lost respect for someone because of what they put out online?
Yes, a lot of times. A lot of time. I used to have someone I held in so much high esteem. I used to regard him as somebody that spoke volume. But then there was a post about this whole patriarchy thing of how you should call your husband your lordship, and you should knew when serving him food and stuff like this. And he did not just only like, he liked, comment, and share.
Wow.
And I just knew, no, can't give my respect to somebody like this. So yes, I've lost respect for a lot of people when I see their contents.
Okay, so back to the comments. Let's talk trolls, online trolls. Yeah. This set of persons are really problematic, trust me.
Very.
On social media, they are really problematic. So what do you think motivates people to actually troll others online?
Could be for different reasons.
You see someone's post, you are not agreeing with this person, just drop your own think piece and leave. But they always go the extra mile that, because you put out this particular thing, I have turned on your post notification. I have followed you. Not so I will give you accolades, so that I will trash you. I will throw you. Why do you think, what do you think motivates people to actually do this?
I guess, like you said, they are not in agreement with your line of thoughts. And every other thing after that sounds weird to them. So I'm going to be out here making sure that nobody agrees with you too.
That's crazy.
That's just how most people think. I see people make posts, and if I don't agree with you, I rather not even comment in the first place.
I can't remember.
I don't even want
I can't remember the last time I dropped a comment on a post. The highest I have dropped on a funny meme or a funny video online is laughing emojis.
If I don't agree with your post, I don't bother to comment on it. I don't even want my comments to be found anywhere around that post. So people might say it's erring or also contributing, but whatever made you think like that, I don't want to be anywhere near it. Whatever channeled your mind to have produced such a thought, to even have put it into writing and put it in the public domain, I don't want to be associated with it. So if I see somebody type something that is wrong, I don't comment on it. I don't even give it much thought. I just scroll up.
And pass, away. Bad energy, stay far away.
So far away. So I see people go on comments and they are arguing. They're arguing.
Oh my God.
Do this, don't do
that.
Oh my
God. You will see a thread of comments close to 100.
No, I don't even
most times 150. And I'm like, what is this? And most times when you see these persons arguing, it is not as if they are arguing about, oh, okay, I am not agreeing with you, but let me also put out what I feel like this is. They are cussing themselves out.
I don't find myself in such a situation. If I don't agree with you, I scroll up.
That they are cursing themselves out. I'm like, what is this? So do you think that platforms should do more in curbing trolls, online trolls?
Yeah.
Because
That's one of the things I do like TikTok about. I like about TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah, if TikTok find an offensive statement in your comment or your caption or your post, they'll take it down.
Because for some reason, community guideline
It's not
doesn't come out to play when all of this happen. Because I see some comments online, I'm like, what is this? But when you are here making your harmless post and then they'll give you email. Your post is against our community guidelines and da 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 da. It's so crazy.
But I just think people should be mindful of what they post
Online. So have you ever encountered a troll, an online troll? How did you deal with that?
There was this guy, his name was Fading.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
To sip this tea. So one time, I like making videos about myself. So I made a video about myself and I posted.
Yeah.
I don't know if he didn't like the fact that I was black and proud.
Okay.
He commented under that I should try bleaching for my skin, that I would look prettier being fair. I did not respond to Uncle Fedio, thinking that was just a one-time thing. I didn't want to go back and forth of having over 20 posts and then 16 of it to see videos.
Tell me about it.
I didn't want to have that. Then the next post, I made another video and I posted, and then comes Freddy again, telling me that he gave me an advice in my last video and I clearly did not take it. I was like, what is this guy bullshitting me or something?
Yeah.
I still did not think I had to respond to Uncle Faye. But I had taken note of him because this was 2 videos.
Because the name, the way the name
had gone to delete the other one.
Yeah.
So I just deleted this one. And then just very recently, I made a post again.
Don't tell me.
Here comes Freddy.
Don't tell me.
Here comes Freddy again. And Freddy decides to say, since I've decided to be black and proud, and not take his advice, that he's going to send me a personal message with a shop where I can go and get.
Oh God, the extent to which people can go just to be petty.
And I want to believe he got his audacity from Temu because he did send me a direct
Audacity
message.
must have been on sale that day.
He must have got it quantum. Because he sent me a direct message. Said he was trying to get my attention on the comments, and since I was not responding, I sent me a message that he has no problem with me being dark, but he just feels like I'm a very pretty girl and I'll be prettier if I was fair. And I was like, okay, now you came to me. I didn't know what to go to you.
So
and I took matters
into your hands.
And I said,
Bridge, clock it.
What's your name? And he told me his name. I was like, where'd you stay? I was like, I'm currently at the moment he's in Lagos. I was like, oh, I'd like to talk to you more. Drop me your WhatsApp number. And he did. And I was like, thank you very much. Is this also your call number? He says, and then I called him. I told him, in your life, don't ever comment on any of my posts again. And he was like, oh, is that what I called him to tell him? And I went straight and I hit the button.
Wait. Because is that... He really did say, is that what you called me for?
Yeah, he was like, is that what you called me to tell?
Wait, was he expecting that you were calling him for
to get
in
the
regards
number
to the
shop or
bleaching
or the I don't know why he had a problem with me being dark. And
Oh my god, you guys.
I had to give a very stern warning, and I blocked him
It was needed.
immediately.
It was needed.
And that's how I also deal with some of my listeners. So you find out that your listeners start to feel so entitled that they start to push boundaries. After the program, I might not have to talk to you on the after the program, I'll give you a personal call.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, don't do this again. I don't like it. Don't talk to me that way. Don't come on the radio and say that about, you know, we have rules and you're going against these rules. I can be very, very humble like that. So I had to tell Uncle Fedio, and Uncle Fedio has stopped. I've made 2 posts now and I have not seen Uncle Fedio on any of them. We thank Jehovah.
Thank Jehovah. Okay, so before we actually draw the curtains to our conversation and to today's episode, let's just talk about this last one. What is the difference? Because I feel like it is a very fine line between online troll, and online harassment. So, what would personally in your own using Uncle Ferdinand's Uncle Ferdy according to you? Let me know. I don't know what the Ferdy means, but it could be Uncle Fedra. Let me not just. So, using Uncle Ferdy's scenario, what would you describe that as? Was it trolling you or was it harassing you online?
Both. It's just English that makes it different. He was doing both.
Yeah.
Because he was instigating trouble where there was none. Somebody else comes to my comments. Like, I even had other people from my comments making response to him. And that was causing a lot of trouble because I was celebrating. Oh my god, I had like 18 comments, 20 comments on a post. Only for me to go there and there is Uncle Ferdy and half of my viewers arguing about why I should change my skin color.
That's weird.
So I had to it can be both. He was harassing me and he was always trolling, waiting for my next notification.
I feel like that's harassment because that was so targeted.
Yes, it was too targeted to be any other thing. So I think both of them are wrong. Both of them should not get better than any, and both of them should be stopped. So both online harassment, online stalkers, online trolls, they are in one basket, and that's
the same canoe that is
carrying, and they are going in one direction just to tarnish your image and make you feel bad. So they should not be giving any spotlights at all.
So still under that same breath, what is one hard truth you feel our generation need to know about digital footprint?
Still going back to retrace the first thing I said, the internet never forgets. You should know that the internet never forgets. Don't ever forget that. So when you make a post knowing that 2 years, 3 years from now, people are going to see it. People are going to judge you with it. Yeah. So do not ever forget that. All right.
Okay, so we also love to, after a very serious conversation, we love to blow off some steam and just get into little games. And today you're dressed. You came in like an Odogu's wife, an Achalugo. So, since you look like money, let's talk money. Let's talk vacation. Let's talk location. Let's talk countries. Okay. So if you were to have, we are going to play a this or that game.
Okay.
If you were to have a luxury vacation in all of these locations, where would it be? So I would start. Maldives or Bali? Maldives. Dubai or Monaco?
Dubai.
Ooh. But wait, Monaco is silent money.
I know about Dubai.
Okay. Paris or Milan?
Oh, Milan has a lot of love history.
I don't know.
Also Paris.
No.
But I think I've seen enough of Paris to not want to go there, so I'll go to Milan.
Okay. Santorini or Ibiza?
Ibiza. Spending money in Ibiza.
Switzerland or Iceland?
None of the land.
Remember, they don't have mosquitoes.
None of the land. I'd rather go to Netherlands.
Oh. Prague or Edinburgh?
I'm also gonna pick Prague.
Prague.
They have a lot of
Okay.
historical
Yeah.
artifacts there, so Prague.
Okay, so that is that with your luxury vacation. How about if you want to get into nature? Morocco or Egypt?
Egypt.
Namibia or Kenya?
Kenya.
Nepal or Peru?
Peru.
Mauritius or South Africa?
South Africa.
South Africa?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to marry South African.
You're not even serious. Okay, so for business, for for moolah,
money.
USA or Canada?
Canada. The economy is not very tight there,
Mhm.
and they have a system that supports nightlife.
Yeah,
So Canada it is.
Canada it is. China or Japan?
Japan. Anything trends in Japan. Anything goes in Japan. Everything makes sales in Japan. Air, water, slippers, glasses, sights. You want somebody to hear for you. It makes trend in Japan. So everything Japan.
UK or Portugal?
Everybody's very familiar with UK. So
With UK, so
I guess I'll just
UK
go with
it
United
is.
Kingdom.
Okay, Spain or Germany
Germany.
for business?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
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 Singapore or India?
After all the Z World I've watched, I can't disappoint them. India, I guess. I need to make my Z World.
Yeah, you have to make your people proud.
Yeah, so India it is.
Okay, so UAE or Saudi Arabia?
I think UAE.
UAE.
They have good foundation for sports.
Mm.
So I guess I'll go for UAE.
Okay. UAE it is. Okay, so let's go to, party, concerts, and, Okay. Would you rather go to a Justin Bieber or a Harry Styles concert?
That's a tough choice.
I know.
That's a tough choice.
That is why it is this or that. I know. Justin Bieber or
Yeah,
Harry
you got a
Styles?
yum.
Backup singer.
I guess Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Okay, would you go to a Taylor Swift or a Beyonce concert?
Beyonce, the queen rules, the queen leaves. Beyonce.
Okay, would you go to a Charlie XCX or a Sabrina Carpenter's?
Who is Sabrina, please?
Stop it.
Oh, please.
Yeah, please. You just did that.
Please, I'll go for a Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCX. Okay, so let us settle this debate here and there. Would you go to a Nicki Minaj concert?
Cardi B.
Or
Cardi B. Where my girls at? Cardi B. Cardi B
So,
every single day.
why are you not at the Little Miss Drama tour?
Because
Hmm.
I'm creating my own little Miss Drama here. We're creating our drama here. But yes,
You know what
Cardi
I'm
B.
saying?
I'll always pick Cardi B. I'm a Cardi B girl. I'm a girl of the street, the classic streets, please.
Yeah, because I was even about going into that. I mean, just moments before we started airing the podcast, you said you play Monopoly, you play chess, you play. Then how did we go from playing chess indoors and everything to? What does classic street even mean?
Classic street means we there on the street,
But we ain't.
but we're looking good on the street. We're making dough on the street. I'm a classic street girl. So yeah, it's like the classic has to be there, but the street is just, we can't do without it. So yes, Cardi B. I grew up listening to Nicki Minaj too.
Yeah.
I loved Nicki Minaj. But then Cardi B came with Bodak Yellow and just stole my heart. And ever since then, I've
You've
been
been hinged.
hinged,
You've been hooked.
choked by Cardi B. So
Yeah.
I'll go to a Cardi B concert.
Alright, so Cardi B it is then.
Yes, it is.
Alright, guys, and with that, it is a wrap on today's episode on What's the Tea with Ekeh. And yeah, I had Majesty Victoria Ekeh, and trust me, this episode was so fun, and you do not want to miss this one. So, share, drop your comments, like, subscribe, and of course, just let me hear your thoughts about today's topic: digital footprints. Are we ruining our future with what we post. It was quite an insightful one, and trust me to always come heavy with the tea, heavy with the vibes right here on the show. So, till I catch you on the next episode of the podcast, do your due diligence, watch, stream, and share. And of course, Majesty's Instagram handle will be on the screen. And you know who it is? It is Ekeh. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Ekeh_Erin. So have a nice one and God bless you.